Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange. Apologies for the audio once again. I thought by changing the battery in my camera so the camera will work. It actually worked when we tested at the shop. When we came back home, that malfunctioning after a few minutes. So only tomorrow I have to take my camera to service center. So hopefully tomorrow evening I will be able to do video, but tomorrow morning also it will be only audio. Coming back to markets, it was very volatile. Probably people are commenting now. Probably Jane Street has come back to markets, and markets shot up like anything. Look at the Sensex; it shot up to 81,000. Then after that, it came crashing down all the way. In fact, in one of my accounts, I actually sold 81,000 call yesterday. While closing, but usually I don't carry positions to the expiry day, especially the Sensex. Sometimes Nifty I carry, but not the Sensex. So Sensex, while closing all the positions in one account, I just forgot. And the 81,000 call, which closed around 60 rupees yesterday, it shot up to 200 rupees. And then I decided, okay, I just leave it. If it continue to trade above 81,000, closes above 81,000, maybe I will book the loss. Then I will sell the call option for the next series. So as expected, the markets came down, and finally that 81,000 call has come into safety. Market, who would have expected Nifty to fall nearly 250 points from intraday high to low? If you look at the last 4 trading session, it's a terrible sessions. Thursday, Nifty fell 200 point, then shot up 300 point. And then Friday, opened flat, fell 250 point. I think 300 points. Then Monday, once again, it came down, then short covering rally, and then Nifty closed much higher. And today, market shot up 200 point, then fell 250 point. So everyday market is making, 300, 400 points, intraday high to low, low to high. And, it is becoming very difficult to trade this market. And I do not know why market shot up so much in the morning, and then don't know why the market fell so much in the afternoon. US markets, they were expecting inflation data today. So probably our markets were also very jittery ahead of the US inflation data. But at 6 p.m., US inflation data came. It was slightly better than expected. So because of that, US market futures are moving higher substantially. I think last time I checked, S&P 500 has moved about 0.75% higher, and after the inflation data. But again, what our market has got to do with the global markets? And even today morning, Japan market hit all-time high. So one by one, markets in the world are going towards all-time high, are crossing the all-time high, and we are very far away from all-time high. So probably this Saturday I may come out with a video. What is the long-term outlook, maybe for next 3 to 4 years for our market, and what are the factors that can influence our markets. And one thing is very clear: in every day, one foreign brokerage upgrade Indian markets, and then market goes higher. So that become an opportunity for FIIs to book the profits. And say, for example, and today auto stocks all have gone up. And I really don't know why these auto stocks are shooting up like this. And ever since last month inflation data, which came at 6-year low, auto sector has been doing extremely well. And today one foreign brokerage upgraded Hyundai. They said the target is 2,600 rupees. That is 20% higher from the current price. And I don't know why Hyundai stock has to be upgraded. when Hyundai's parent company in South Korea trading at 5 PE ratio, the Hyundai share is already trading around 27 PE ratio here. And then from here, another, 20% higher means, the PE ratio will go to 30, 32 like that. So, like number one, if a foreign brokerage is so bullish, why the FIIs are keep on selling? And FIIs have sold for nearly 4 lakh crore since last October. And sometimes I feel that, these foreign brokerages, give the upgrade notifications only to help their clients to book the profits at higher levels. So otherwise, if Hyundai is really such a good company, they can go and buy a Hyundai parent company in South Korea, which is trading at 5 P ratio, very, very cheap valuation. Today it is all about results. So many companies that came out with results, some results were good, prices went higher. Some results were bad, the prices came down. But today what was puzzling, Bank Nifty has fallen about 400 points. And, but Bank Nifty future did not even fall 200 points. So there is a 200 point expansion in the future premium. Some people were saying, ICICI Bank, dividend, today it is turned ex-dividend, but, don't you think that the market knows all these things? Market knows everything. Say, for example, if a stock is, going to trade ex-dividend from tomorrow, you can see the spot prices may be higher, but the future price may trade at a discount, factoring in the dividend. So the future prices discounts everything. The funny thing is that for the past many months, it so happened like this. The Nifty future will be trading around 120 to 150 point premium. Then in the middle of the month, that premium will come down to 50, 60 points. And then by the end of the series, of course, the premium has to go to zero. But this time what has happened, the Nifty future premium was only 50, 60 point at the beginning of the month. And now in the middle of the month, the premiums are shooting up. But Nifty future premium, increased by only 30, 35 points. But the Bank Nifty future premium is more than 200 point expansion. I don't think that I have ever seen like this in my trading career. So middle of the month, usually the premium has to go down. So as expected, the volatility index is higher today also. And because the US inflation came better than expected, US futures are moving higher. Of course, the market will open at 7 p.m. And because of that, there is some slightly uptick in GIFT Nifty. So GIFT Nifty was down about 50 points after our markets close. Now recovering, I think now it has recovered about 80, 90 points. So effectively indicating about 30, 40 point higher opening for tomorrow. But again, so there is enough time until today and then tomorrow morning. So now every rise is being used as a selling opportunity by FIIs. And yesterday the people thought, they sold only 1,200 crore rupees, which is less. And then moreover, this US-China trade deal extended by another 90 days, Japan market hitting all-time high. There were a number of positive things. That's why the market went up. But again, people started booking the profits. So today is a good opening and bad trading and ugly closing. So this is what is good, bad and ugly. So let us hope market recovers tomorrow. And despite all this hangama, I still feel that the downside is maybe limited to 24,300. That is a recent low for Nifty. So otherwise, it's just going to be a consolidation for the next few trading session. So let us see where the market goes. Hope you enjoyed listening to this audio. Thank you for listening.